who's very familiar with transforming. He did it at TSA. He went over to SBA and did it there. And now he's over at OPM on a journey there to transform and modernize and digitize, et cetera. Give us a state of the state, Guy, as to how it's going.
Thanks, Luke. Third time's the charm, right?
Right.
The beauty of me being able to lead cloud efforts at 3 different agencies is obviously I learned lessons learned each time and was able to fine tune it. It's easy for people to forget, but 4 years ago, OPM was in the process of being dismantled, and with that, we lost a lot of leadership. So I knew for me to be able to make any transformation journey, I had an incredible number of vacancies in leadership positions to fill. So first thing I did was I filled about 25 mid-level and upper-level managers, including creating a cloud lead position and a productivity lead for the agency. So a CIO can only do so much. As you know from your experience, you have to have the troops there to help you get things done. So with that leadership in place, the other thing I saw is that because OPM was in this phase of, are we going to exist? Are we going to go away? When COVID hit, we had 6 different productivity tools in use at the agency, and none of them at the enterprise level. So just think about that. The director of the agency couldn't even communicate other than email with every single employee. And then even within an office, they couldn't communicate from the right side of an office to a left side. So I've broken this into multiple phases. On the end user end, we went to an enterprise collaboration tool. So now everybody can communicate. They can make calls from home. Really changed our productivity. The other thing, being such a cloud advocate, is we created our first cloud. And we have actually, in FY22, we either moved or created applications. 28 applications that would have been previously done on premise are now in the cloud. So, I'm a big proponent that the cloud is the future for government, that our role shouldn't be to run data centers. I don't know of a single agency whose sole core mission is to set up and run a data center. At OPM, we are the personnel agency of the government. So I want us to get out of the business of patching old servers and downtime and get into the business of investing as much as we can in our core mission and you highlighted it earlier, Luke. Obviously we support a lot of citizens. USA Jobs is used by over 85% of the applicants that come into the federal government. So we're a gateway for my friends on the panel to be able to hire staff. But then our other customers are the other agencies that we work with, managing the health benefits program and features like that. Even though I had a big load to work with, Congress decided to give me a new project of creating a postal service health benefits system with a very short timeline. So luckily, by having those new leaders that I put in place, we have our own digital services team. I was able to put people on that project. We are not going to lift and shift the old federal employee system. We are building in the cloud a new system that will, be first for the postal employees, and then later on we'll come back and pick up the rest of the federal government. So, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I would just say, no doubt that extensive cloud experience that you've been able to obtain has put you in a position to really take that on and deliver it quickly.
Absolutely. And like I'd like to tell our peers, the cloud's been around for almost 19 years now, folks. It's no longer we have to wait because it's too new. You need to get in gear and get going and get out of the data center business.